The Rock. It's played before the hometown crowd here in downtown Houston, Texas. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the Wizards in Washington. Now, here's ball. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Curry's shot is good.
Who has a better floater than Steph?
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State foul.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Edey. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Rockets on the break. Smith outside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
How about the force on that finish by Smith?
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now, here's ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Here's Curry. The putback. Great positioning. On the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The drive-by Ball. Pass to Smith. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Rockets trail. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, "I've never been the tallest or the fastest, We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys?
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Banked in off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here's ball. Pass to Eason. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Eason's got 5 points so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edie a screen. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Edie's got his second basket. Here's Giannis. That will count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Key with it. Still scoreless.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooting.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Golden State. They trail by 1. Horford, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now, here's Melton. Now, Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Pajemski on the wing. Warriors getting another chance here.
Rockets foul.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Launches it. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Hendricks. Now Şengün. Good on the three-point shot. Şengün's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
They set the pick. Back to post. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Hendricks. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Here's Holiday. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Podziemski.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Post. Clock at 6. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Şengün. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Horford with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Shepard. Hasn't made one yet. There's the screen. Drives to the hoop.
And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Back to Green. And the Warriors miss again. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Cephalosha. Back to Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here is Cephalosha. Outside Curry. And stolen by Eason. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Giannis striding in. Count the basket. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Edie a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Giannis has got the lead up to 9 now for Houston. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Warriors trailed by 9. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Smith. And here are the Rockets now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet. How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Giannis with it. Now Green defending. And good that time. Giannis has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Edie a screen. Pass to Green. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside ball. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The pass, great chance. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
To the middle. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And Curry has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 17 now.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Now he has quickly piled up the points by stringing those threes together.
Lets it go from deep. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Curry with the steal. Curry gets it to go inside.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just good fundamental basketball from LaMelo. Sticking with his selection and forcing the defense there into a bad spot.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Podziemski. Picked by Horford. Pass to post. For the lead, it's rebounded by Houston. Here's Antetokounmpo. Slicing through Giannis.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
And here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Podziemski. Off target at the rim. Down is Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Houston. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
An extremely unselfish player. Shepherd loves to get others involved and create for his teammates.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
4 on the clock. Here's Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
And the dunk by Edey.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Houston Rockets. 6-point lead. Screen by Smith. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Rockets leading by 9. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Butler covering. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Here's Butler. The 8-footer. Smith there for the rebound. Houston leading by 9. Antetokounmpo. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's a foul. It's called on Tabo Cephalosha. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, yeah. Eason. 3. Good.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Now here's Curry. Edey outside. 6 to shoot. driving the lane. Puts it right back up and in.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Giannis. Outside, Smith puts up a deep three. It misses.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Well, he's already been labeled the greatest shooter of all time. So for Curry at this point of his career, he only cares about adding titles.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 19-6 run. The shot's good from Smith.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Curry's shot is off. And here is Ball. So we see Houston taking the W.